All right, what's up, guys? Hopefully I fixed my mics. Had an issue with that, so we'll see. Let me see, get this going here. Let's see. All right, let me try this real quick. I want to see if the, oh, okay, good. I think we're better. All right. Not as much buzzing noise on the audio. Okay, all right, so we're playing the par 3 today. Let's see how it goes. I have not played a lot of sim golf recently. I've been traveling a little bit, so let's give it a try. So we're playing GMG Rouyn? Rouyn? I don't know. However you say that. And let's go to, oops, past it, GS Pro. All right, 11 stimp, fairways are normal, greens are normal. There is some elevation, 997 feet. Those are the settings to keep in mind. So right out of the gates, I mean, I'm thinking playing this like 150. I think it lands about 158 and rolls a little bit. So let's hit a 9-iron here and see what happens. $145, it's a little less than I wanted. That might be really nice though. So good little miscalculation by me. Sit. Oh, that barely hung on. That was, I think that falls off the green there at the back. All right. This is as casual as I get with my streams, playing in sweatpants in Minnesota. All right, 11 stimp. Quick 6-footer. Beautiful start. All right, let me just click this. All right, beautiful. What are the scores at? Only -2. Okay, all right. I know this is a little bit harder par 3. A little bit longer holes, a few drop-offs, some kind of tough pins. I played the auto putt version earlier. All right, same thought here. All right, come on, be good. Get up there, get up there. Oh, it was uphill. I didn't calculate enough for that. It's all right, I was right at it though. Go back to here. I'm actually gonna use my same 9-iron just because I'm lazy to pull out the wedge, which is what I usually use. Little bump and run. All right, looks like a 30-footer. Pushed it just a hair, but pretty good result. Oh, what's this? I notice there's a lot of wind too. That's another factor. Let me just double check my 30-footer. Okay, audio still sounds all right. Let me go here. So we got 151. That wind is strong and you cannot go long. So I'm actually gonna hit a wedge. Kind of drop back into the wind, so straight at the hole is good. Looking for about 133 here, carry. Got 131, pushed it, yep, bummer. That would have been about right if I didn't push that. But that's all right, okay. Little slope here, play this just right of the hole. 15. It's got to go a little bit. Not a great effort there, partially because I started it left of the hole. But I think we can make this. It's moving pretty good. Looking at like a 7-8 footer. Okay. All right, we'll take our par on that one after a bad first shot. 157, this one's probably gonna play pretty true to Looking at, yeah, 157. It actually runs off. So I'm going to play it about 150 is kind of my target. I think I get 155 carry. You know, maybe a little bit more. But I'm still going to play it short of the green because I know it runs off the back and I don't want to go long. So 148. Yeah, it's got to run. I know it goes downhill. I'm pretty happy with that shot. All right, 25, down 4 inches the whole way. Just because it's a longer putt and it's downhill a little ways, I think it'll slide. So I'm looking at like 21. It's a little too hard. Set ball, set ball, set ball, shoot. A little softer and I had it. All right, 177. And all right, so kind of back to front, 177, 183. I think this will be a little 7-iron. I probably only want to play this. Is that loud? My heater just kicked on. I'm in Minnesota. All right, so kind of back to front, 177, 183. Okay, you can't really hear it. So, yeah, 170, 72. That's my number. Pretty smooth 7-iron. Got 174. Oh, man, I hit that clean. Sit. That was a really good strike there. Happy with that one. Yep. See if we can make a putt. All right, so 10 down 2. It's only an 8-foot putt. It's gonna be a little slippery. I like that line right there. So 8. Oh, he slid it in. I wonder, yeah, that was great. Might have pushed that a little bit, but got away with it. All right, this one's gonna play pretty true to its distance with it's in the wind like that. Because of my draw, I'm gonna play a little bit left plus the wind. So I'm looking at like 133 again. Got 133. That started a little right, a little left of my target. Get over there. Shoot. Played a little too much draw, wind on that. All right, 9, 18, 27. Oh, get going. Big hill right there. Thankful that didn't come back on me. Let's make a little putt. Okay. Nice and firm in the back of the cup. Nice par. Okay, 119. Maybe 115 with elevation, and then, I don't know, probably only need 110 here. 110? 108, 110. Man, I swung way too light on that. Way too light. I think my distance would have been perfect if I would have hit it. I was just kind of in between clubs and I took off way too much. I'm gonna actually try and putt this though. Let's see. Yeah, so 9, 18, 27, 26. I'm probably still gonna hit it like 28 out of the rough here, or out of the fairway. Oh, it hit a block. See that, how it jumped? Sit and circle. That's the risk. It's little blocks that can, it's just a software thing. It's all right, it happens. It didn't hurt me too bad. Sometimes it completely stops your ball. 143. That's actually my number. All right, 145, but the wind picked up. I gotta loosen my screen. Go, ball. It's pretty good reading there. When I said 143, the wind wasn't as healthy. All right. Okay, kind of 11 feet here. Well done. All right, sideways wind, 163. I'm thinking 155. So I'm actually gonna hit an 8-iron here. .155. It's a light 8-iron for me. It's 154.8. That is what we wanted. Very happy with that. Oh man, we refinanced our house. And I've gotten like 80,000 calls in the last 5 days. What a terrible job. If that's you, I am sorry. All right, this is a straight putt here pretty much. I better honor that little bit of 14. Nice, and then you push it. Actually, didn't feel like I pushed that, but I gotta check it. Left 0.5. I guess that is a push, but that's a really bad miss there. You gotta have those. That was basically straight in. Sometimes I putt worse when I just have to hit it straight. All right, so I'm actually gonna hit a 9-iron here. 148 is my, 146, 148. Not a great slid under that. Come on back. Get over there. No, I deserve that. Gotta finish your swing. All right, pretty easy chip here. Using a lob wedge. Just gotta clip it right. It's gotta sit. That's it. Certainly an aggressive play. I knew I could make that if I hit it right. But, whoop. There we go. Had to get my, on the right monitor so my keys work. All right, it's 9-footer. This won't move too much. Start left edge. All right, no harm, no foul. Okay, same game plan. Let's hit a better 9-iron this time. You know what, actually, when I played this, what's the carry here? I gotta get over that. 159, that's probably 159, so it's probably Got to hit that 150 to get it there. I might hit an 8 here. It's a little bit long. It's going to be better than a little bit short. So I'm looking for like 152. Oh man, that was poorly struck. But that might get away with it because I aimed a little left. Yep. And sometimes taking speed off your swing is a challenge. All right. Is that enough? I don't think quite enough, but it is uphill 6, so it's going to miss some of the break. So we're looking at 26, like 32. It's going to be short, get in the circle. Yep. That was a good line, though, it looked like. So front edge is 138. You can see that on the mini map. A little elevation plus downwind. This is a pitching wedge. I think 132 would be great. A little less than I wanted, but get up, ball. I got an extra 6 yards on that. You know, it's a little less than I wanted, but I think I'm giving this elevation and wind a little too much credit. All right, but 31, that is it right there. We're gonna make this. Actually, that's one more. Yep, there we are. 32 feet, same as last one, just a little harder. Pulled it. Bummer. All right, 167 up 4. Let's take a look. Okay, wind's going hard, right to left. I think my yeah, kind of 158, 160, so pretty stock 8-iron here. .158 with a good ball flight on it. All right, sit right there. Sit, sit, sit. Please don't roll off the green. That is harsh. Wow. That was a really good strike. For that to be 26 feet away with a foot uphill of putt is mean. But it's not going to do a whole lot. So it's 26, 36, 39. Get over there. Oh my goodness, that even went back at the end. How did that not drop? Man, oh man. I gotta start scoring here. Oh, to be fair, can't be too mad over that was a well played hold. Hit a good shot, hit a good putt, just didn't drop. All right, I'm thinking 112 here. Okay, a little too much, but that should be pretty good there. I'm very happy with that strike. Okay, let's see. What do you think of that? Okay, 9-footer. Well done. There we go. Okay, 126. Thinking I'm going to hit a gap wedge again. I'm looking for 120. Okay, 120. I just got to swing down my angle of attack here. $124 should hold up, man. That's pretty okay. Look at that. When the gap wedge is working. Down 3, my goodness. All right, I can only hit this 5. That looks pretty good. It's just going to slither over. Well done again. All right, we got a little streak going here. 144, but straight into the wind. All right, looks like the pin is tucked left. So with my little draw, I'm just going to barely tap it. You know, middle of the green is okay here. You don't want to miss left. So the little wind help. I think this will play pretty true to the distance because of the wind and elevation. So pretty stock 9-iron here. It's got to maybe just go a little bit. Go, ooh, a lot of bit. Bummer. I was hopeful on that. I didn't realize that the wind was going to knock that down that much. Wonder, was that uphill more than I thought maybe? Nope, I just looked at my other screen. All right, 32, basically up 10. So 42. Sit. Yep, definitely pulled it a little bit, but I just wanted a 2-putt there. All right, Mr. Gap Wedge, let's do it again. I'd love for that kind of 113-yard gap wedge I hit 3 holes ago. Maybe 115 with this wind. No, 113 is great. $113 it is. Wind is pushing it hard though. Stop right there. Come back a little bit. That is 3 of some of the best gap wedges I've hit in a while. All right, 8 flat. I got one more tap. All right, guys, let's keep it rolling here. 128. All right, this is a tough yardage for me, but the wind the way it's been, I think 128 is going to play pretty true. So almost a full pitching wedge. I'll choke down a little bit. Nice smooth swing. Get over there. Got the yardage I wanted. Just a little bit of a push, but again, a good strike, so gave us a good chance here. Wow, that's one more small tap. All right, so we're only looking at 14. Oh, that was great. Here we go, guys. What a finish. What a finish. All right, so that was pretty solid. Some of the better golf I've played in a little while. Again, I haven't played a ton on the sim lately, but I will take that any day. So 112, 13 of 18 greens is pretty weak. I think 2 or 3 were fringe, so I guess it's not that bad, but all right, cool. Good stuff. Thanks for joining, guys. Tune in to Swing Yard. Subscribe, please. We are building that channel, but appreciate it. And until next time, see ya.